Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In this video I want to show you the wrapper. I've made some improvements to Mesh Morpher's wrapper and we're gonna attempt to see how we can wrap a human face, right? So let's get started. We're gonna work with Hadley and we're gonna open the wrapper, right? Let's select a little bit so we can see better. And we're gonna select the wrapper, and we're also gonna work with Gavin, right? So we want to wrap Hadley around Gavin, right? So let's get started. First of all, we can see that their alignment is very off because they use different body types. Usually if you want to wrap, you would want to use same body type, so the heads are properly aligned. But in our case here, we want to fix this in the wrapper, right? So we select bone editor and scroll down, and here we have pick source bone. Gavin is our source in this case, and we're gonna select the root bone, right? And we can drag it down a little bit so we align it as much as possible with Hadley, right? We can lock the cameras, so when we move in one viewport, it will move the same the other camera the camera in the other viewport. So let's see how this works. So this is how it is. So I think they are pretty good aligned for our experiment here, and you would want to spend more time with it if you want better quality, but for our test here this is enough, right? We're gonna hide the reference meshes because we don't need them once we align them, and we have to select a section, and we're gonna select head and head shader in both meshes, right? And now we have this only skin selection, right? Or head skin selection. So now we can start to add some control points because we want to have a little bit more quality than what the default offers us. So let's see. You can play with the FOV here, so you can zoom a little bit more, right? So we have here 33, we can make here the same 33, it's fine. The FOV has to be configured separately, right? So we're gonna start to add control points. If we hold left shift and click, it will add a control point on the side, on this side, and on the other side as well, right? So we can create two control points at once, and we will do the same for the source mesh for Gavin, right? And as you can see, the other side also gets the eye corner, right? And now we can start creating some points of interest, right? This is what we basically create now with these control points. We create some points of interest. For our experiment, this is it, right? So now that we selected our control points. We can also save them if we want to use them later. We're gonna use the default wrapper settings. We don't want to spend too much time with it, but what I want to show you is this. I'm gonna create a new morph target. Gonna take a little bit, so be right back. Okay, the wrapping is complete. Let's see how it looks. This is how it looks, and I think it looks pretty similar with Gavin. And the thing is, we don't see the eyes because eyes are left behind because we only wrapped. We selected the head section only without any eyes and without any lips, right? If for a metahuman face that has so many components, I think this is the best. And what we can do, and I implemented in the latest version 2.9.1, we can use some inverse matching, right? And based on this, we're gonna bleed the resulted morph targets to nearby vertices in other components. So we're gonna call this test 2, and let's see how it works. And as you can see, now we have the other components as well, and we can test one more thing. Although the eyes have been moved here, they are not perfect because there's a stretch, right? When we had to stretch the vertices, but we can try another value here with a value of 5 and try to see if we can move more vertices closer to what we morphed, right? So let's try with a threshold of 5 with inverse matching and see if we get any improvement, right? Okay, and let's see if we got any improvement. In the mouth, for sure, we have an improvement to the teeth because we're not stretching them anymore. You can fix the eyes with Mesh Morpher. Obviously, you can do some restore, some transform. Just select the tool you want to use, and you have the ability. You have the possibility to select certain sections, right, and restore them completely, and then just move them around or do whatever you want with them, right? Let's hide a little bit. I just want to show you. Let's increase a little bit the size of this, right? I think this is fine, and we can go to transform and try to move a little bit the eyes forward, right? We can hold shift to move the gizmo a little bit up so we can see exactly what we're doing, and we can move the eyes forward and align them properly, right? So this is how you would do this kind of stuff. You can also do a selection only on one side of the mesh, right? Let me show you what I mean. Clear mask selection, disable. We're gonna select the eyes. So this is one thing you can do. You can also hide the wireframe, right? Maybe the eye can be a little bit forward. Let me move this a little bit. Maybe the eye can be a little bit forward like this. And let's do the same with the other side. Okay, now it's better. And you can move it and fit it right where it has to be, right? Maybe a little bit back. Maybe, yeah, I think it's fine. And yeah, this is it. You can do all kinds of stuff now with Mesh Morpher. Mesh Morpher, it's a very powerful tool that allows you to wrap, to do all kinds of stuff, right? So this is it for this video, guys, and see you around. Bye.